So, out of all the cameras that I've used this year, there's one camera that sticks out to me, and it's the DJI Action 5 Pro. It's been a surprise for me because I bought it not really thinking that I was going to use it that much. I thought it'd be like a specialty camera because I bought the DJI Pocket 3, which I totally expected to be my social media camera, which it did. Like, I did use it for that, and then I started using the Action 5 Pro a lot more. Here, let's see if I can get autofocus to do this thing. Yeah, I've gotten to use this a lot more throughout the years where I bought it this year, and it's honestly my favorite camera. You know, I'm super grateful to be able to use so many. You know, we got a C500, T70, R5C, A7S3, and I honestly picked this camera up way more than any of the other cameras. I use it to record my life, you know, just like social content for like the family or something. But whenever we're doing PTS, that's like the only camera I pick up. It's become so convenient that I just can't not use it. You know, I used to use the A7S3 a lot more, but now it just kind of sits in my bag. The image quality is probably the best thing that the camera has. I know it's not the best action cam out there right now. I know like Insta360 is doing a lot of good stuff, and all these 360 cams are super convenient, but I find for what this can do for me with image quality and the convenience with the microphones and the connectivity, I honestly feel like I don't need much more than that. If I just want something quick and dirty and I just don't really care too much about having like such a professional setup, then I'll just bring my DJI because it's, you know, it's great. It can record up to 4K 120, but I only ever usually use 24 frames. If there's another setting I use, it'll be the night mode, which it honestly works really well if you're like set it up on a tripod and, you know, that's all you use it. If you start moving the camera around, it starts to get really funky. You know, the thing I like about it the most is that like we travel so much for work that I'm able to put it in like a little bag. It's like Peak Design satchel, and I just always have it with me because why not? But it's just been so convenient because it's small. You don't really notice it, you know. My favorite setup has been, I bought the Creator combo, so it came with the, what is this, the extendable arm thing. But I usually put that on with this. And then I bought these cheap, newer gimbal tripod legs on Amazon, and then I usually just throw that on there. And then I have this like little tripod set up because I find I like capturing like just the moment, so I usually just set it up like this, extend it, then I'll put it on the ground, forget about it, record whatever scene we're doing, and you know, I'm usually just happy that I was able to capture that. I've gone through a few ND filters because I've was letting Weston use it one day and he fell, and then smashed the camera on the ground. But the only thing that broke was the ND, which is nice. Those are replaceable. And then the same thing happened. My mom was helping with something and she slammed it on the ground as well, and it shattered the ND filter, which I'm not going to complain about that either. That's super convenient and nice. But I think if you're going to pick this up for the image quality, you kind of need an ND filter. So I would invest in that right away. So if you know you're gonna buy this camera, buy the variable ND, which is this right here. Make sure you get the push-on one because I keep buying the screw-on. Every time I buy filters from them, I always get the ones you get a screw on when you take off the front glass that comes with it. But you can buy other filters that just push onto this, which is way more convenient. So get those. But here, I'll show you how it looks like with the filter on there. I think if anyone has like a little bit of money and they're trying to get into social media or just like content creation, I think a cell phone is honestly the best first step. But I think these little action cams are like a perfect option after that. The filter kind of covers most of the body. That's why if you smash this on the ground, it's gonna break. But I love the ND filter. I got both the 3 to 5 and the other one, the super strong one, but I find I never need more than just this. And then I also throw it on a cage. So I bought this Telesin one. I had the DJI one that comes with it, I think, but it's not really convenient. The Telesin, you can change the battery with the cage on. So this just comes out like this, which is super convenient. So, boom. That's kind of my setup. Another thing I bought was the clamp. So I can just kind of clamp this. Like, I do a lot of car rides. The one thing that I actually use this for is golf. So I golf a lot. And I started recording my rounds this summer. So I didn't put anything out on YouTube yet. I did a couple shorts, but I recorded full rounds of me golfing. And then what I did, I walk a lot with a cart. So I put this on the front of my push cart like that, and then I just put the camera back on top of this. It's got the magnetic attachment thing, which is super convenient. So it just kind of sits like that. You know, it stares at me. So I'll walk up, just turn my cart around, just have it rolling, because I'm trying not to be too obvious, you know. I think if I was out and I had like a full group, would just be my friends, I'd probably bring my real camera, but I play alone a lot, so I'm usually matched up with people I don't know, and I'm not trying to impede on their golf round, so I just use this little camera, which is super convenient. But it's been super awesome for that stuff, so if you're into golf, this is perfect. But I mean, if you're looking for something, you know, convenient and not super hard to use, it's pretty simple. The menus are pretty easy. Oh, and I guess I didn't even talk about the rock steady. So if you want to use it and have like really smooth footage, it obviously will do that too. Like I find you can it's almost like the Pocket 3 with the stability. But I find it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm golfing and I have it like set up all the time where I'm not walking, I'll just leave it on off so that I get the full field of view. But for the most part, I have it on like rock steady, maybe rock steady plus. But yeah, like I got one right here. So I thought I lost it, honestly. Brand new in the box. If you're looking for one, let me know. Call in. I know you want one. Hit me up. It's not even out of the package yet. It's got the plastic wrap. But I thought I lost this, so we were filming a short doc, the hockey one. It's on my channel. But I was gonna do a whole BTS mini film thing, and then I was recording with this, and then I put it in Ian's box or his Pelican, and then we didn't touch it for the rest of the shoot. So I thought I lost it. We were like searching in the ditch. My dad had his friend driving up and down the reserve looking for because I thought I put it on my truck because I was the last thing I remember is recording myself. I put it on my truck, and then that's the last time I saw it in my mind. So I'm like, it must have fell off my truck when I was driving to the shoot. So my dad was driving up and down the road where I would have traveled. We drove up and down a few times looking for it, and then it was after I got home when the shoot was done. Ian Ian sent me a picture, and it was in his Pelican the whole time. So now I have two, but I'm gonna sell this second one. I guess the other thing that brings up a question is the Action 6 that just came out that has a variable aperture now, and I think it has a bigger sensor, which I think is super nice because the low light capabilities would be a little better. But if I'm being honest, I feel like if you're looking for something, you could probably find these used. I mean, even the Action 4 I think is pretty good still. So I think maybe Action 6 Pro, if they come out with that, or an Action 7, that might be something I can look at, depending on what they offer. But I think for now I'm going to stick with this camera. It's been pretty good to me, and I really enjoy it. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos lately. I've been pretty happy with, putting out some content, so I'm just going to keep this train rolling. I'll probably try to record more of the videos earlier on in the day because I'm just a little busy. So it's midnight right now and I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna pump this out and get to bed. All right, peace.